Are we live? Somebody answer me. I'm waiting for you to tell me if we're live. I know there's a little bit of a lag. Where's my pick? Hello, welcome. Take a seat. Grab a cool beverage.
The people that line up in advance get the best seats.
You all get front row seats.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
Gordon Nash told me that he likes his front row seat. Welcome. Drink up. Yes, and we see it here. We are live. All right. Great to have you all here for another Sunday afternoon. We love these shows. We live for these shows. It's the only time all week that I feel like really myself. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And
Totally.
So we got lots and lots of requests. A lot of them, more than we can do. So we're going to kick it right off, waste no time. And this song is kind of ironic now because we wrote it about all the hassles that you experience when you're traveling all the time, you know? And now I'll take every one of those hassles when it comes to us. But this is in the key of A, right?
Yep.
This is a little song of ours from our West album, and it's called The Travel Day Blues.
Past and anonymous, riding in the rain. Dead man traveling on a westbound train. Take a shot of bourbon for the ease of pain. Nothing but the travel day blues. Daddy sang bass in the angel band. Mama bought a ticket to the promised land. Sisters in a leal and a raisin sand. All about the travel day blues. Woo! Pulpit, banging on a book. Politician shaking hands, looking like a crook. I'm gonna keep a walking till my blues are shook. Talking about the travel day blues. Mississippi blind boys are on a roll. Mona Lisa singing with Nat King Cole. Doc Love shouting from the bottom of her soul, shaking off the travel day blues. Woo! Turn it up. On Avenue B, trying to beat the travel day blues. Ginsburg's down at 10th and A. Snyder settled down out by the bay. Kerouac's gone down Mexico way, singing them the travel day blues. Woo! Charlemagne, Herman Hesse, and Jesse James all got the travel day blues. Louisiana Roadhouse to Carnegie Hall. Sometimes it seems like I've seen them all. Feeling kind of beat, but we still walk tall, walking off in travel day blues. Woo!
That's a good way to start things off.
That's a good way to start.
And it says we got thumbs up, best picture and sound yet.
Great.
Sound and vision, great in Birmingham. Yay! Hey, Ed Dale's in Birmingham, England, that is. Not Birmingham, Alabama, although I know we have some Birmingham, Alabama folks with us as well. All right. Let's see. What can we tell you? It is the week of Earth Day, so we're going to have a little Earth Day thing later on in the show. And what else? We got so many requests, really great requests that we're going to do for you. And someone's been asking for this one. Okay, Danny Jones. Every week you ask for this song, Danny. So we're going to do this one for you. We actually, we've been getting requests for songs we don't do that often. So this week we rehearsed a lot of songs, including this one. This is a really good song. I'd forgotten about it. And there's a phrase in this song. The song is called Live. And there's a phrase in this song, when you die to every moment, then you learn how to live. What we're referring to there is being in the moment and not thinking ahead to things that you're afraid of or having regrets from the past, but just living in the moment. And when you live in the moment, then you also let that moment go when it's gone. So it's not a negative, it's a very positive thing. And this is a really good song for all of us for right now.
Yeah.
For Danny, this is called Live. 2, 3.
Two dogs by the roadside on the way into town. Two saints in the temple where the tears rolling down. One world is created and one world dies. Each time we open and we close our eyes, come on and live. Eternity is now. Come on now, live. Yeah, I can show you how. No, you can't move on unless you learn to forgive. When we die to every moment, then you know how to live. Everything that you long for all along the way is just hope for tomorrow when you could have had today. And every regret for the time you could not steal was wasted on an illusion when you could have been real. Come on now, live. Yeah, eternity is now. Come on now, live. I can show you how. No, you can't move on unless you learn to forgive. But when you die to every moment, then you know how to live. Don't you tell me where the highway leads, 'cause it's not my care. No, I know this road that I travel, it's all and everywhere. Eternity is now. Come on now, live. Yeah, I can show you how. No, you can't move on unless you learn to forgive. But when you die to every moment, then you know how to live. Come on now, live. Yeah, eternity is now. Come on and live. I can show you how. No, you can't move on unless you learn to forgive. When you die to every moment, then you know how to live. When you die to every moment, then you know how to live.
That's a good song.
That's a good one.
I like
Danny.
that song.
Yeah, thanks, Danny,
Thanks,
for asking
Danny,
for
for
that. We haven't sung that
persisting.
in a long time.
Yeah.
Persistence
All right.
pays.
The operative word is live. Yes, indeed,
Yes,
it sure is. It
that's
sure
right.
is.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, the next song that we're going to sing is a song that it's a kind of a long distance dedication from Anne to Dennis. Now, they're our friends down in Florida. And for the past 6 or 7 weeks, I guess it's just been over, Anne and Dennis have been driving to Tampa for Dennis to get radiation treatment. 6 weeks of it, 5 days a week. They logged 8,400 miles, but he's through with it, done with all the radiation treatment, and it's a big success. And so Anne asked me to send this one out to Dennis. And I think
That's our vibe, just me and you. Try. That's our vibe, just me and you. You send a signal, a flash, a sign. Our own language, our own time, our own history, our own land, our own purpose. So take my hand, we're a tribe. That's our vibe, just me and you. Tribe. That's our vibe, just me and you. Here in our home we know what we know. The world we live in will change and grow. Respect the elders, embrace the new. Here in our very own tribe, we're a tribe. That's our vibe, just me and you. Tribe. That's our vibe, just me and you. Tribe. Tribe, just me and you. Tribe. Tribe, just me and you. Tribe.
Congratulations, Dennis. We are so happy that you've gotten through all that treatment and that you're back home. You don't have to travel anymore. You won't have those travel. You know, those were travel day blues, I would say.
Let's
right?
send that one out also to our old friend and mentor, Vin Scelsa,
Yes.
because we used one of his phrases at the beginning of his radio show. For so
Yeah.
many years, he always said, respect the elders, embrace the new.
Yeah.
And so we deliberately put that in as a little tribute to Vin Scelsa.
And actually, I was thinking of that line when we were singing it, respect the elders. There's so many people that are protesting the stay-at-home orders. I think the one thing you can do to respect your elders is to stay home and social distance and wear those masks. By the way, I want to show you my latest mask. Can I
Yeah.
do that? Take a minute for here. I've been making these masks. First of all, I will say I delivered 100 masks so far. Most of them to the nursing home where my dad is, some to friends and family. But I made this one especially for today's show. Can you see that it matches my dress?
Yeah.
And it's
totally.
all cowgirl. I'm gonna hold it up because these cowgirls are so cool. Look at that! Isn't that great? Yeah.
The latest in mass
I didn't
fashion.
whip. I should tell you, I did not whip the dress together this week. I made this dress a while ago, but I save all my scraps.
Yeah.
Because
just
scraps-
in case you ever
yeah.
need to make a mask.
That's right. Okay. Well, we got a lot more requests coming in, and we're gonna do this one for Jessup.
Yeah.
This is a song. Where's my capo? This is a song that we wrote at. I wrote the song at Summer Acoustic Music Week, which we teach at every year. We're supposed to teach there this August, a week-long summer camp. Don't know if that's going to happen. We're holding out hope. But I was teaching a songwriting class, and I took my class on a walking meditation through the woods and invited them to, really be in the moment and notice everything around them and then write a song. And whenever we teach, we always end up writing ourselves too. So this is a song. I was writing it about my walk around the lake, and there's lots of little islands there at Geneva Point Center is where we go every year for the summer acoustic. I thought that was really evocative.
Yeah.
So that's the name of this song, Pistol Island. Ready?
Yeah.
2, 3, 4. Stay. Bright copper leaf catches sun on a shrouded day. Clouds are heavily hung on a restless lake. Current strong as the leaf bobs on, and she won't come down as long as one ray of sun caught her flying over Pistol Island. White caps break on the rocks of a troubled shore. It sounds so spooky, but it's really not, because I was just noticing a leaf in the light. That's just one little bit of nature can spark a whole song, right?
Yeah. I hope the summer camp happens.
Well, we just got a note from John
Dorshak.
Thank you. I'm tongue twisty today. He's one of our fellow teachers at Summer Acoustic Music Week, and we're all hoping we can be together there. And yes. Pistol Island was recorded on our West album. I should mention that we've got that album was out of print. It's a fairly recent album, but it's back in print again.
Also, if you want to get information about that summer camp, it's on the WUMB website. So they'll be updating about, hopefully it'll be happening, and all that info's on the website.
We hope
WUMB.
So. Oh, I haven't shown you our tip jar yet. We keep getting reminded that we have to do this. I hate to do this because we have such a good flow going, but I was reading somewhere and I was thinking about it, how some people say we're all in the same boat. Kind of not. We're in the same storm on the ocean. But some of us have nice boats and some of us barely have a life preserver. So if you barely have a life preserver, we're so glad that you're with us, and this concert is on us. But if you're in a nice boat and you can actually afford to tip, we survive on that, and we're ever so grateful. So here is we have tip jars for those of you who are new. This is our tip jar information, paypal.me/TheKennedysMusic. or Venmo.com/the_Kennedys. Yeah. So we like to get that out of the way and get back into the flow of the music. So we thank you from the bottoms of our everythings. So getting back to it's also on the Safe Until Tomorrow album, is it? No.
Which one?
Pistol Island? Oh.
I don't remember.
It's on our. It is.
Even having produced the record.
It is. It's on our Safe. We have like 24 albums. You're right. It's on the Safe Until Tomorrow album, Pistol Island. Okay. Getting back to your request, we got a request for Galveston.
Okay.
Yeah, this is my dad's favorite song. Whenever I'll tell you one more little thing. My dad calls every day, and sometimes he won't take his medicine. And the one thing that calms him down is if we put the phone down on speaker and we play him a song. And this is his number one request. He asks for this one all the time. Ready? Jimmy Webb.
Yep.
2, 3, 4.
Galveston, oh Galveston, I still hear your sea winds blowing. I still see her dark eyes glowing. She was 21. I left Galveston. Galveston, oh Galveston, I still hear your sea waves crashing while I watch the cannons flashing. Clean my gun, dream of Galveston. I still see her standing by the water, standing there looking out to sea. And is she waiting there for me on the beach where we used to run? Galveston, oh Galveston, I am so afraid of dying. Before I dry the tears she's crying, before I watch your seabirds flying in the sun at Galveston, at Galveston.
Jimmy Webb songs. He was a great writer. Great writer. We're going to do a song. We should tell the story of this one. This is the first song we ever wrote together. We'd only known each other 24 hours, but we were discussing our favorite music. We were talking about all the music that we love, like the Everly Brothers and Roy Orbison and Ricky Nelson. And we were just kind of getting on the same page. We already were on the same page, and we were discovering that we were on the same page musically. And so we wrote this song. It's on our first album. And we want to send it out to two very special people. Robbie White, who was our only fan for about 2 years.
And we only had one fan.
We had one fan when we were living in Virginia and playing around there before our first records came out. Mm-hmm. He was the only guy there every night, and he's been asking for this. And also Jan Kleber is our friend in Brazil, and he runs the Nancy Griffith fan page. As you know, we are longtime associates, friends, collaborators with Nancy. And I put word on the Nancy page that we were going to be here because we often do a Nancy cover, and I expected them all to ask for Nancy songs, but Jan asked for one of our songs, and he told us that this helped him to get through college. Great. So we always are very happy when our songs help people. So for Robbie and Jan, this is Day In and Day Out.
2, 3.
Day after day, down in the street below me, I see you walk on by, but you don't know me. Here in my heart, I've built a mansion for you, but if you turn your eyes, how can I show you? It's out of my hands, so I'll hold you in my heart, 'cause you're all I think about, day in and day out. Night after night, wander the desperate souls down empty avenues, streets paved with fool's gold, and up in my room, those mansions come tumbling down, and I'm left with these 4 bare walls and loneliness all around. It's out of my hands, so I'll hold you in my heart, 'cause you're all I think about, day in and day out. Someday you'll hear me calling, answer my lonely prayers, and stop my tears from falling down these broken stairs. Year after year,
We hit that magic chord again.
Yeah.
Remember we taught you a magic chord last week? It was the A minor with the F sharp over it. We'd use that at the end of Breathe Deeply, Love.
Yeah,
it's a really good
right.
song to sneak in right at the end of a song.
If people think you're going to play a C chord,
and then you hit them
play
with
that instead.
Do you know that's the first song we ever had covered by another artist?
By Southside Johnny.
Southside Johnny.
Yeah.
That's pretty
yeah,
big.
Yeah.
And we
He
didn't
does a
even
really
know
cool
it.
version of it.
Somebody wrote to us one time and said, "Oh, is that great? Great that Southside Johnny did your song." And we said, "Southside Johnny didn't cover our song." And then they sent us. It was a live in France.
Yeah.
Live from France. Speaking of France, we have some shout outs. Hello to Herbert, our longtime fan in France. He bought our second album way back in 1996. And as long as I'm on the shout outs, it looks like we made little Deb smile again. We made her smile last week.
Great.
Roland told us. So hey to Roland and little Deb. A shout out to Randy Hall, who writes, "I've been a fan since your first album, but somehow I never got to see you play live until now." And that's great. We can play. We're playing all over the world from our little apartment. And we're going to send that last one out also to Joanne Corsano, because she wrote and she said she loves when we do covers, but she really loves our original songs. We love that kind of compliment for sure. And Tony Navarro says he loves the sound of my J200. You know, I want to share you another bit of technical stuff. So I was playing around the first few gigs. I played this one, but it was too loud. And then I switched over to my EAS Deluxe, which is a thinner Gibson. It's a little quieter. But I love this guitar.
Yeah.
For one thing, when I put a capo on it, it doesn't go out of tune because it's just set up perfectly. So I was using this ukulele pick, but it's kind of floppy and it kind of muffled. It's good because it gets a nice bass sound, but it's not got the best attack. So Pete found me some brand new ukulele picks, and this one, look, it's got a hole in it. So see, you can see that. It's a good grip, so don't drop it. And it's still got that nice warm sound, but it's got a nice a little bit of a brighter attack. I would normally never play with a felt pick, but for the
It
context
sounds great,
here,
though.
it sounds so good. So a little bit of our technical stuff. And one more shout out to Mike Delaney, who says he's loving the front row seat. I mentioned the front row seat before. That's fun. All right. What are we up to here? We did Dana Depp. We got a request for Don't Talk to Strangers. You want to do that one?
Okay.
All right. This is a song, if you do the math, you'll know how old I am. Ready? This is a song, it's a true story. And this one goes out to Joanne, right? Detroit in 1968's the time. It captured my attention, that shiny fire engine. I chased it through the streets and past the neighborhood I knew. A 5-year-old was lost in the city, nowhere to turn in a town without pity. But don't talk to strangers, Mama said. There may be danger on the dark road up ahead. One day
more kindness than pity. And don't talk to strangers, Mama said. But is there no danger in denying what I read by that golden door? Her torch lit the shore, welcomed all instead. She lifted her lamp shone a light, it lighted the way home, the way home to strangers. I'm gonna dedicate that song this week to my cousin June. You know, when we were 5, we used to drive every other summer. We would drive from Syracuse, New York to Redwood Falls, Minnesota, where my grandmother lived. And we'd stop off in Detroit to see cousin June. And that's where we were when I got lost and I was chasing down that fire truck. But we lost cousin June this week, and so we have so many beautiful memories of her. So that's for her. What else do we have? Oh, Sisters of the Road. Huh. Can we do that one without rehearsal?
Let's do it. Let's put it on for next week.
We'll do that one next week. How about that? We did we got a request earlier for Angels Cry. Want to do that one?
Yeah.
That's an A minor, right?
We should rehearse that because I think it's
We'll rehearse that. Is it an E minor? I think we can do it.
Okay.
No, it's an E. We'll do it next week.
Next week.
That's all right. It gives us something to rehearse. What else do we have here? Oh, you know what it is time for? Time for the slow dance.
Oh, okay.
Last week we did a Beatle dance, but I thought this week we'll do a slow dance. Right?
Yeah.
So all you couples get up. If you have an animal like a dog, you know, you could slow dance with your dog.
Or so
That'd be really sweet.
Or do you like Billy Idol and dance by yourself?
You could dance with
yourself.
This is one of my favorite songs of all time. And this one will just put you in such a good mood, I promise. Now, what is that instrument you got there, Pete? You haven't played that yet on these shows.
It's a steel guitar. It's called a lap steel because
I got a capo.
You play it on your lap.
I have to capo. Where's my capo? Oh, I've lost my capo. There it is. Okay. Capo 4, right? For those of you playing along at home. By the way, we're going to do what we did last week at the end of the show, which is have a play along on our theme song, Safe Until Tomorrow. If you don't have the lyrics and chords, we sent them out. They're on our website. You can download. But don't do that now because you're not going to want to miss this. Ready?
3, 4, 1.
I know that put a smile on little Deb's face. Put a smile on my face. Isn't that great? Sleepwalk.
Yeah, I hope Pappy's tuned in too. Pappy in Dublin.
Oh, I bet Pappy's dancing in Dublin.
Yeah, Pappy dances.
Yeah, he does.
He's a dancing guy.
Ah, I love that. What did I not get to yet? Let me look at my notes here. Oh, I wanted to tell you. I actually added it up. So we haven't been repeating songs. We do our theme song. We repeated, we did one other repeat. Last week we did Come and Bond because it was a shared holiday and it made sense. But I counted, we've done during these streams, cumulatively, as of last week, not even including the songs we did this week, we've played 60 songs. We just keep playing. We got so many songs. And then when we get requests that we'll do next week.
I think we've got like 240 songs.
We have way more than
CD.
that. We got more than that.
And so we'll be able to go for quite a while without repeating.
Oh, maybe this is the time to play a song for Gene.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You heard us mention we had dedicated a song in the last couple of weeks to our friend Gene Shea, and he passed away on Friday night of the COVID. And he was a lifelong friend, the sweetest guy, the funniest guy. I'll tell you one story about Gene. He was friends with Lenny Bruce, and they used to make prank phone calls together.
Yeah.
So I imagine they're probably making prank phone calls right now.
Mm-hmm. Up in wherever, comedian heaven.
Yeah, that's where they are. Do you want to play it on guitar? You want to do it on guitar?
What song are we
Rainbow?
doing?
You wanted to do Over the Rainbow for him,
Oh,
didn't you?
yeah.
We got
I'd love to.
We got a request for Somewhere Over the Rainbow, and someone asked me, play a song that Gene liked. Well, we saw Gene twice in the last 6 months or so. He came to 2 of our shows. The last one was just in February, not even 2 months ago. And whenever I asked him, "Hey Gene, what song can we play for you?" He'd say, "I love all your songs. Play anything." And that's the kind of guy he was. So.
And this is a song from the Great Depression that gave people hope.
Yeah.
And I think it's just a perennial, great song. But I'll just do a guitar version of it right now. It's by Yip Harburg.
Mm-hmm. One of our neighbors.
And it's called Somewhere Over the Rainbow. That's for Gene Shea, because that's where he is, somewhere over the rainbow.
Over the rainbow.
With Lenny Bruce.
I get all worked up. Well, oh good, I'm not alone. My little brother Big Lou is crying too. Well, let's do Breathe. Somebody asked for this one.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
This is a song that I wrote from a dream, and it seems like it's got a new meaning now. But the idea is that when we're born, this is a very comforting thought, I think, especially for now. When we're born, we're dying to whatever brought us into this life. Maybe it was only the womb, or maybe it was a previous life. We don't know. But when we're coming out the birth canal, we're dying to another place. And so the idea of this song is when we're leaving this life and taking our last breath, we're being born into something else. We don't know what, but where does the soul go? It's got to go somewhere. We can't just be here and then gone. I don't believe it. And I don't have any particular claim to know where that place is. But I find that it's a comforting thought to know that a soul as bright as somebody like Jean could be gone. So for all of those struggling to breathe today, this is called Breathe. 2, 3, 4.
Aren't we alright for the most part? Is there an ending? Really an end to all of this? Or just a beginning? Another beginning, so I resist. Take a breath, let it out, let it in. Just begin again and breathe into a new life. Breathe out all the old times, nothing to hold on to anymore. Watch the light, let it shine, just like being born, but you're wiser this time. What are we scared of? Why are we frightened of the dark? Maybe it's nothing. Maybe it's nothing but a spark. Everyone's longing. Everyone's longing to be wise. What if it's simple? Easy as opening your eyes. Take a breath, let it out, let it in. Just begin again and breathe into a new life. Breathe out all the old times, nothing to hold on to anymore. Watch the light, let it shine, just like being born, but you're wiser this time. Breathe into a new life. Breathe out all the old times. Nothing to hold on to anymore. Watch the light, let it shine, just like being born, but you're wiser this time. Yeah, yeah. Breathe into a new life. Breathe out all the old times. Nothing to hold on to anymore. Watch the light, let it shine, just like being born, but you're wiser this time.
Yeah, I don't even remember who. Stephen asked for that. A few people asked for that. That song, "Breathe," of ours.
It's just a good song for right now.
It's such a good song for right now. I need a.
Should we hydrate?
I need to hydrate after that one.
Everybody,
I lost
water
my
bottles.
hydration this way.
Everybody grab your water bottles.
You should have hydration theme music, like instrumental music. Of course, if you do, then you can't hydrate at the same time.
That's right. I gotta hydrate too.
You know what I did? You know what I've been working on, besides making my masks, I also started a hydroponic salad bar. A whole lettuce grow system.
So you can do it while you're socially, isolating.
I mean, I ordered it a couple weeks ago, and I was thinking, I don't know what's going to happen with the food supply, but it'd be good to have a backup plan. You know, everybody's hoarding stuff and, whatever. I bought my cans of soup. But I also bought this hydroponic lettuce system. So I have like 8 different varieties of lettuces growing in just water. It's pretty amazing. And they're growing really fast.
And it's all indoors.
Indoors. You can grow it in your little New York apartment. Isn't that great?
And each one has a little mask on. Each sprout. Yeah.
That I made myself.
You made a mask for all of them.
What is this? What am I watching? What?
Continue watching.
You can discuss this among yourselves. This is a concert. But this is our rap session.
Maybe that's a question for the general group, and then someone else will answer.
Yeah, I'm gonna do one.
I don't think we can really answer that.
No, we can't do that. Okay, so I have one more request. This goes out to Jeff Black. Now, Jeff has asked for this song a couple times, but Jeff works on Sundays, so he doesn't watch it live. So he can't tweet in his chat in his request while we're on the air, but he always goes back after his work on Sunday and watches the reruns. Can you call it reruns? The on-demand archive, which, by the way, all of our live stream shows are on demand in the archive of this playlist. By the way, if you haven't already subscribed to this channel, I think you can see it. There should be a little subscribe box down there. If not, you can figure out how to subscribe. And then you'll get notice of when our next streams are coming up. By the way, they're every Sunday at 2.
So if you go to the archive, you could hear 60 different songs.
60 different songs.
Just from the past month.
Yeah, well, 70 or so after today.
After today, yeah.
So if there's, and also, if you're looking for a particular song, if you go to the description of the video, right below it, I list, after the fact, I go back and I add the songs that we did, so you can see which songs we played in each episode. So,
and if you request a song, because it's a 1-hour show, if you don't get to it, we keep a
week.
running list of all of those, and we will get to it.
We will. So we're going to do this one for Jeff Black. This is a song based on the Odyssey.
Oh, great. Sure.
And this is a song from our second album. And a little tidbit of information. Steve Earle played the mandolin.
That's right.
On the album
and Charlie Sexton from Bob Dylan's band played
the goombush.
Goombush.
That's an instrument with 2 umlauts, 2 sets of umlauts, the goombush.
That's right, the goombush.
So that's on our Life is Large album. But this is a song based on mythology.
Yeah.
And it's called Sirens.
Deep, deep, 4.
Rolling a wish between your fingers. Haven't you heard the sound before? Isn't the song that rings like morning? Only the wind and nothing more.
years at least.
Very long time.
We used to always end our shows with that
We
song.
did.
Wow.
We're not going to end our show with this song because we got one more
No.
song to play.
That's right.
So I hope you've got your guitars and mandolins and ukuleles and banjos and keyboards and saxophones and trombones and goombush
Especially trombones.
dusted
This
off.
song, yeah.
And if you have your lyric and chord sheet, while you're getting that out, I will tell you one more time that is our tip jar if you can. If you can't, if you are unable to participate financially because you've lost your job or for whatever reason, it doesn't matter. We are so happy that you're here because this is, it feels like we are our true selves when we're playing music. And we're so happy to share it with you because we know it's been a tough road these last 6 or so weeks.
Yeah. But to be able to bring everyone together,
Yeah.
even globally, it's just, it feeds our soul.
It
And we hope
absolutely
it does
does.
the same for you.
It absolutely does. So once again, we send this song out to, first and foremost, all the healthcare workers and the first responders. I'll tell you one thing. My dad, and I mention him every week, we always send this out to him because he lives at a skilled nursing facility. He's unable to take care of himself. He's very much in need of 24-hour care. His nurse today, Mary Beth, is working a 16-hour shift, and she does this pretty often. And I know that she's not alone in that. So again, if you're considering whether you should do the social distancing or not, think about the nurses. They don't need any more patients. And so this song is for them. It's for all the folks who are in hospitals and nursing homes. And it's for you, and it's for you, and it's for me, and it's for everybody. Because we want you all back here next week. We want you all back out in the world when this is all over. And we want you to be safe until tomorrow. 2, 3, 4.
You watch the fire burn on the hillside. Thought you were safe until the flames were at your door. And later on, the bitter rains brought on a
safe, everybody. Stay healthy and take care of each other. Take care of yourselves. And we will see you back here next week, same time, every Sunday, 2 p.m. Eastern Time. And we'll have more of your requests next week. Okay, we love you. Mwah. Be safe.